Hi, I'm Known, and this is my tutorial on how to start off your new Garry's Mod 13 game mode. So first off, you're going to want to go to garrysmod.org, log in, which will be around this area, and then you're going to want to find this file. There will be a link in the description and annotation on the screen right now, and then you're going to want to click download. Well, this is better off might be a tutorial to how to use garrysmod.org, but you're going to want to download it. And then if you're using Google Chrome, it'll pop up here. Or if you're using Internet Explorer, which who uses Internet Explorer, will pop up around this area. So now we're going to open it with WinRAR or whatever extractor you have. Go to your desktop and drag this folder into your desktop. You can rename this to whatever you want. As I'm going to here, I'm going to rename it to YouTube Gamemode. So now I'm going to show you what we're going to be using this with. First off, you're going to want to go to where it says skeleton.txt here, and you can change this, and this. Alright, so let me explain this. This is the base game mode. This is like what your game is going to be based off of. See, if I put sandbox here, then it's going to be based off sandbox. If I make this known, then it's going to be, well, that's just the title of the game. And if I make this KW, then that's going to mean any map that starts with KW will be played with this game mode. These two you don't have to worry about, and this you don't have to worry about, and this is also, you can change this to known or whatever you want, and then you can rename this to whatever you want, known. So you have three folders. The content folder, which is empty, and we're not going to use this for a while. This is where you're going to hold your materials and models and sounds. That's with your game mode. You have your entities, which is like weapons, effects, and entities. And then here's your game mode. This is what lets your game mode work. You have your client init file. You have your init file. This is like where you put the stuff you see in the game, like your HUD, some derma panels, but we'll go over that in a later video. Init file is just server-side stuff only, so like when the player spawns, give them a machine gun and just stuff like that. The player.lua is actually not needed. And the shared.lua is shared between the server and the client. So let's start off by making some basic teams. Actually, let's start by setting up the program. The program you're going to want to use is called Notepad++. You're going to go to their website. And we're going to go to their website and download the latest release. And then click download. And I already have it, so, and then you're going to click installer. So I'm not going to download this because I already have it. But so yeah, and then you're going to install that. And so once you have it set up, you're going to want to open one of these with Notepad++. You can right click on it, open with, or if you just double click it, it might open up in Notepad++. So we only have one line of code. Include shared.lua. That means that it will include this when it's in this. So you don't have to copy everything that's in here into here. But in order to get us this to look like this, you're going to have to go into plugins, and then it will be look for new plugin, and then you're going to want to look for Gmod Lua Lexer, and then click download. And then once you've downloaded it, you're going to want to go into language, and then find where it says Gmod Lua. It's right below the F category, and then you're going to want to click on it. If you click on like something else like HTML, then it's going to be totally different than this. So yeah, this is our three files init Lua and shared.lua. Alright, and so you're going to open up your shared.lua, and then where it says gm.name equals quotation marks skeleton, and then quotation marks, and then put game mode info here. You can name this. I'm just going to name this known. You can name it whatever you want, but it has to be inside the quotation marks. If it's not inside the quotation marks, then it's going to think it's a command, then you're going to get a Lua error. Lua, Lua, that's just the code we use. Author, known, email, known, at known, dot, known. You don't have to put that, but it's just what pops up when they look at the info. Website, known, dot, known. You don't have to actually put that. You don't have to put any of this. I'm just suggesting it. So we can rename team 1 because, see, it's in a string. So the inside the quotation marks is called a string. You can put known. I'm gonna do that for my first team, and unknown as my second team. And then you can press Control S or go up here to File and then Save. But I already saved, so Control S is just a shortcut. So now I'm going to teach you about comments. Comments is where you can write anything in the code and it won't count towards the code. Look, I can do dash dash, those dashes, and I can do dash asterisk. And if I do dash asterisk, then anything I put in here will be not counted as code. So dash dash, this is ha 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 ha. See how it's green? If it's green, that means it's comment. And then look here, that's black. And then the other dash dash, forward slashes and backslashes. I can put ha 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 ha. And then look, it's dark here. But if I do this one, ha 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 ha. Look, it's already green here. It's still green. This means it's green for the, it's always green. And then you can, I don't know how to close this one. I'm sorry, but, oh, crap. I should probably learn that. Well, I'm still a student in Lua, but I'm going to teach you as much as I know. And trust me, all this works. So if we were to run this game mode right now, it would work, but it just wouldn't do shit. So you might want to add stuff. See right here, you can make as many of these as you want. Actually, if you press Control D, it duplicates the current line to the line below you. Just to have nothing highlighted, just press Control D. See, I can make as many as these. And then if I change these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, then you're going to have 5 teams with the name unknown and one team with the name known. And yeah, you can make as many of these as you want. Oh, and these right here, this color is RGB codes. 255, 0, and 0, which means it's going to be all red because RGB, red, green, blue. And if I have 255, 255, 255, that means it's going to be black because it's red, green, and blue all mixed together. But if I have 0, 0, 0, that means it's no variables at all, and it's going to have nothing, which means it's just going to be plain white. So yeah, that's that. And so now we can go and test our game mode. So let me put this into my game modes folder. Oh, and make sure your folder, if it's going into your Garry's mod.game, if you're watching this video and you don't know how to get into your Garry's mod folder, you should probably not be watching this video. But you go into your Steam name, and then Garry's mod, and then Garry's mod, and then game modes, and anything in this game modes folder must be lowercase. It will not show up it will not work if it's uppercase. Uppercases suck, pretty much. So I'm going to quit this and open it back up. Because if you insert a new game mode, you have to reload the game. So I'm just going to do that real fast. And as it's reloading, opening Garry's mod. Great, to launch Garry's mod. It's going to launch Garry's mod, and you see here, what? Oh, shit. I'm helping out a friend here with the server. I'll have the server in the description. If you have any questions, you can come and talk to me on the server, which I'm always on. I have 14 hours on it already. And if you... Oh, shit. If you just want to talk to me... Well, let's not test it. It will work, I promise you. I'm going to restart Garry's mod, or Steam. And in the next video, I will show you basic functions, like function 1. If player team equals 1, then kill the player. Yeah, that's what we'll do next. Alright guys, I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good coding session. I'm